Okay, we're back. Another Sunday video for you guys. What's today for us? This is Monday, so we're almost a week ahead on the videos. So 1950, 3100, and I'll have Sam find a previous picture. This has been quite a few videos ago. This thing is finally done. Killer truck. I actually was just telling Sam I put like just over 100 miles on it just today. Super cool truck. I've completely fell in love with it. As you can see, it is drenched in clear. And this whole truck is sitting on, again, an S10 chassis. So it's got the 4.3 V6, 700 R4 overdrive trans, all S10 suspension, drivetrain, all that great stuff. Power steering, power brakes, S10 column, tilt column. Truck is lowered correctly, spindles up front, drop blocks in the back. And this is a truck that, it didn't need a lot, but I just kind of took this one to the next level. I took it to the alignment shop. It had some more out front end pieces. So it's got new upper control arms and upper ball joints, sway bar links, a correct alignment, new front tires. It had like the same bigger profile tire in the front that was in the back, and it just, I don't know, didn't have the right look. So it's got new front tires as well. Again, clear coat is fresh as in a couple days. My boy Glizzy Garage. So we'll let Sam give you a walk around in it. The sun's not hitting, but if you follow me on social media, which if you're not, I don't know why, you need to. This thing looks really nice. Sam was just rubbing it a second ago, and like, you can feel, or you can see the stuff, but when you go rub it, you can't feel it. It's just buried under the clear. And we stained the bed. This was just like really white lumber. So that's stained. And these little inner fenders actually were just kind of raw metal. And my boy Glizzy, he's getting good. So he patinaed these things, so they look killer. Same with the front little filler valance. This was like a brand new piece, which they look great because sometimes they're missing. So it had a brand new one here. It was black. And my buddy George, he patinaed that in too, which looks really cool. One of those things, like, if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know. So really, he had some fun with this. I've had a lot of fun with it. Great running and driving truck. And let's show them under the hood, actually, Sam. So under here is completely drenched in clear coat. It had some holes in the firewall, you know, from factory stuff. That's been filled, and they did like a little blend on the green patina to match the rest of the truck. So we didn't, sometimes we'll paint all these like a different color. He wanted to just blend the firewall in and clear coat everything else, and I'm trying to make him my manager. And I said, do it, bro. So they did it, and it looks awesome. Very clean, tidy. This truck got a lot of tune-up works. Plugs, plug wires, cap, rotor. What else, man? This thing got a lot of stuff. A couple of sensors on the TBI. Just a really, really nice old-school tune-up on this thing. I got a guy downtown that's really good with these older motors and the TBIs. So very, very nice tune-up, timing set, all that good stuff. This thing is bump the key, put it in gear, go. You know, a great truck that a woman could drive. You know, there's no weird stuff to know about it. You turn the key, park, reverse, neutral drive, and it drives like a regular truck. Gas, brake, there's nothing weird to know about this truck, which is awesome. These are really fun, even for me. Just easy, get in and go. Modern reliability with the old look. And as far as if you need parts, keep in mind, this is all S10 chassis, which is all damn near over-the-counter parts at any of your local parts stores. As far as suspension, brakes, anything like that, it's all just S10. So it's really a great setup. You know, a lot of guys will throw a V8 in them, which is great. The V6, I don't hate. They're just kind of nice and quiet, and they're smooth, and they're just fun, easy to drive. I actually get quite a few compliments. I'll pull up, they're like, man, that's a nice little quiet truck. And it's just quiet, peaceful. It's just really nice truck. You know, these things weren't really, you know, people build them to go fast, but it's not something that you're trying to jump in and go 80 miles an hour, you know. It's just a fun cruiser. So that's a really cool truck. The interior, Sam, you want to hit the other side? We'll show them the interior on this thing. Super nice interior. So this interior was, in fact, already in this truck when I got it. And as well as a bunch of new glass in this truck as well, a bunch of new window rubbers as well. Super nice seat, carpet's done. Of course, our kick panels, me and Nick built. So this thing has a really nice little stereo system. Actually, let me see. We got a sub box back here. Squeeze back there. Nice little sub box, a 12 amp. It's all Bluetooth, so you just use your stuff off your phone. A really nice little just clean, simple setup. And this, I was just showing Sam, this thing sounds really, really nice, actually. Truck's got a headliner in it, all functioning gauges other than the fuel gauge, which kind of does seem like it works. It's just really disaccurate. Actually, this truck had a really loose tilt column. I have a really old school guy in town. If you guys are familiar, usually there's just a couple screws in here that get loose. So we fixed the whole tilt column. There's nothing worse than getting in a truck and the tilt column's all loose and shitty. So that's fixed. Just did some adjustments on the gas pedal today. Didn't really like where it was located. It was awkward. Like I said, I've been in this all day, so I found a few little things I didn't like and addressed them. I mean, that's a solid overview, man. We did a little bit of exhaust work. Ran it all the way out the back with a nice little chrome tip. And this truck had some like some wood sides, which you'll see. I'll find a picture. So at one time, this was a real farm truck, and I was told they fill this with like some kind of seed. Someone drives the truck, and the guy's walking along and dumps the seed out. So super cool, man. I just didn't really prefer the wood on the side. It kind of was killing the look for me. So, and as far as price on this truck, this is going to get listed for $32,500 plus tax and tag if applicable. There is financing available with approved credit. Very easy to deal with. I can set you up with shippers if you're out of state. So I'm very easy to deal with as far as that goes. So that's a great overview, man. I guess you can give them another walk around, Sam. It's a great looking truck. Great looking little truck. It's on 20-inch Steelies. Aluminum radiator. What else we got going? Really nice interior. Killer patina. This truck does have, like, you know, a little character rust here and there. The cab is pretty damn solid. The bottom of the doors are really nice. But, you know, this has some cool hardcore character, I like to call it. But it's well preserved, man. This thing's got, like, I think we did 3 coats on this thing. This thing is drenched in clear coat. So, cool truck. I think we'll throw them in the cab and take them on the usual ride. Get them some rollers. So, we'll put you in it. We'll go for a ride. All right, take you guys for a ride. That's another thing, these doors, a little nudge with your shoulder when you get out. They shut very nice though, like click, click. Same with that one, they don't sag. This side actually has new hinges. That side, they look original. The door works fantastic. Also, Sam set up the camera different. Sometimes the camera would move when I'm in the cab, and I think he's got it figured out to where that locks on. So we'll see if that works. Fire up the key, let the fuel pump run. Little fuel injected 4.3, man. Idles up, let it idle down before you dump it in gear, you know, if you're considerate of your stuff. And this truck was already pinstriped, looked super cool. My friend John Foster did not do this one, it was already done. The Buffalo door logos were already on the truck as well when I got it, so let's go for a cruise. Park, reverse, neutral drive. It's simple. This thing turns all the way too. There's no rubbage and fenders or nothing. The tire size is good. The offset's good. Just a really, really nicely set up truck. And all you Floridians, man, the weather is weather's changing, man. It's so beautiful outside. I mean, it is so nice. Still a little warm during the day, but man, once it cools off, like right now, I don't even want to go back to my shop. I just want to cruise, bump some Young Dolph and Big X, maybe some country. Beautiful weather. Again, all working gauges on this truck, except the fuel gauge. Speedometer is GPS. We're sitting at 243 miles so far. It had a little bit when I bought it. And like I said, I put just over 100 miles on it today, actually. I've been in this thing all day, errands. I was actually at the muffler shop this morning. We did the final check over and tightened up some of the exhaust stuff I didn't like, changed it. Got a whole new tailpipe. So, and this truck, like I said, man, this truck just runs and drives fantastic. It's a bunch of new front end parts. It's all aligned correctly, new front tires. This truck is very, very tight. Super friendly running and driving truck. It's not all over the road, nothing crazy at all. Steers easy. Brakes are extremely nice. I think this has new calipers up front as well, but can't promise that because I don't remember. And again, this has a 700 R4, so this truck will cruise along, you know, 70, 75 on 95 pretty comfortably without killing it. Um, I don't want to say this truck's boring, but it's so nice. It's so enjoyable. There's very minimal squeaks and rattles in this thing. Really kind of almost none. It does a little creaking and rattling like on some big bumps or when you're flexing on some weird hills or something, but cruising down the road, it's very tight. We're actually going to hit a pretty decent sized drop off right here in the pavement. We'll see how tight it is. Right about now. Very tight truck. That's 60 right there, just cruising easily on US 1. Very smooth truck. Gonna make someone a really, really fun, you know, everyday commuter possibly if you're an old truck guy. Me, I drive this old shit every day. Rain or shine, this doesn't have wipers, you know, and I tell people, you know, it's not really a rain truck. It's kind of a windows down fun thing, but obviously you're gonna get caught in the rain, so a little Rain-X, you know, you're good. If you're worried about wipers in these things realistically in the most politeful way possible, it might just not be the truck for you. Super nice truck. I don't even know what else to tell you, man. That's a really nice running, driving, stopping truck, man. Sam's got a drone he's playing with too. He might throw some footage up. We're trying to move up a little bit in the world. So I guess that's it. Killer little truck, man. This thing is ready to go, man. You know the price, $32,500 plus tax and tag if applicable. Financing available to prove credit. I can set you up with a shipping company. We don't physically hire the shipping just for liability and headache purposes. I don't need to be involved. The customer can hire it out. Any questions, comments, or concerns, get a hold of me. We try to make really good videos of these trucks so that you can see them firsthand for out-of-state buyers. And you know, a lot of you guys know me. I do not hide anything. I have no intentions on hiding anything. If you have a question and I know it, I answer it. If it's something I truthfully don't know, I tell you I truthfully don't know instead of just giving you a bullshit answer. I'm just very, very upfront. And for people that have done business with me, you know that already. So I guess that's it for the test ride. We'll hit you in with some rollers. Sam might throw some footage up with a drone. There's a drone flying around, so we'll catch you on the next video. Appreciate you guys watching. Any questions, give me a holler.
Yes, that's fine.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, so before we hit you guys with the rollers, actually we'll sidetrack you a little bit. So I know you've seen this in probably 2 previous videos. So this is a truck that is sold, or I should say I have a very hefty deposit. This is a truck, like I told you before, a customer wanted me to go all the way through this truck, give it the C10 Fran razzle dazzle. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this thing has been beating my butt, man. But we are slowly moving along. So the most updated stuff is gonna be the rear end here. So this thing had really crappy link bars, all rubber bushing shit, just all worn out. It was just really a disaster. So it's got a basic 3-link setup. And now it has all Heim joints, good quality Heims, panhard bar, the lower links, the upper links. The shock situation was absolutely garbage. So we've got some really nice shocks on there, brackets. So the rear end of this thing is getting really close, and I plan on making this bed open and fold. Right now it just kind of sets in and out, but I want to take care of that and make it open, because for these airbag trucks with all this stuff going on, especially with your air ride, valves, everything being right here, battery. I was just talking with my buddy Zach literally 20 minutes ago on a phone call. When you guys build these, make the beds open. Everything is serviceable from here, especially if you're having an air ride problem, something's leaked down. Now you can't even get under the truck to work on it. So the few we've built, we've always made the beds fold up. So this thing is coming along. Jam up stereo in this thing. Yeah, hit him on that side, Sam. So Nick, actually, I didn't hang out with Nick on this one. He did the whole job by himself. I was really busy. I had a bunch of stuff going on a certain day, and I said, look, dude, this truck's already sold. This needs one of your really tight jobs. So concrete audio, speakers, what is that, Timpano, yeah. Tweeters, so those are 6.5s, it looks like. 2 6.5s, 2 tweeters. This gentleman wanted a radio still. He's a little old school, so if he didn't want to play with Bluetooth, which it's still Bluetooth, so Nick made this really nice holder for the radio. It's still got a little spot here for glove box if you want to put something. And Sam might even like this, but Nick totally surprised me on this. This thing has 4 6.5-inch subwoofers In a ported box. Yeah, I see Sam's face. That's what I said, dude. This thing smacks. Dual amps, really nice bracket. Nick did a very, very, very nice job on this build, man. And I'm pretty picky, so I was a little nervous leaving off there, but I know he does great work, and he delivered, man. Super cool, and it's jam up. This guy's going to be super impressed. So he wanted the whole razzle dazzle, man. But I've worked through so many problems on this truck and still have a handful to go. We put seat belts in it for him. He wants to ride his grandkids, so we did 3 seat belts. Doors, boy, the doors needed a lot of work. They didn't open and close worth of hell. I got the passenger one working pretty good, pretty quickly. You know, super nice, easy shut. You know, very nice. The driver door, that one I don't want to use the F word, but I fudged with it for a while. Finally gave up and ordered door hinges, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but that's just what it needed. So it's got 2 new door hinges on this side, and this door, same thing, shuts super nice now. It's been aligned already. I've worked through a bunch of other little problems it had. Getting down to some nitty gritty stuff. So here's a crazy thing. The biggest next thing I have is I was dealing with some air ride issues. So the truck would air up unevenly, it would air down unevenly. I had a buddy of mine, Jason Burke, stop over because he's really familiar with air ride stuff, and I'm not a total dummy. I'm like, what's going on here, man? And like both our heads clicked at the same time. It has the 2 front airbags don't match. One's smaller than the other. So that's why one goes up slower and goes down the same way slower. And then we noticed the back was kind of doing it too. And the back bags appear to be the same, but with really tight, you know, looking at them better. The rear bags are different. So this thing doesn't even have 2 matching bags on it. So this guy's gonna get 4 new bags on this thing. That should take care of that situation. And I'm getting down to like charging the AC, some fab work, some bumper brackets. I really want to get this bed folding for him. So he's been a great customer. This build has definitely ran over due date. He sounds like he's been really chill about it, and I know he's probably watching this, but I'm making this thing right, man. He's like, you know, if you run out of budget, you know, don't cut corners. If you need more money, I'm like, bro, I don't cut corners. I gave you my price. I know what I get involved in. You know, if I make a little less, I'm totally fine with that. I want to deliver a good truck to a great customer. He's actually a first customer. He actually seen the truck on YouTube, so he's a YouTube customer. So just wanted to give you guys an update. This thing is just everything, man. The damn temp gauge was reading wrong, but I figured all that out, got a hold of Dolphin, got the correct sending unit, got that figured out. Again, if you follow me on social media, you can follow along with a lot of this stuff because I post a lot of this on Facebook and Instagram for people to keep up on during the week. I post a lot. So totally working through some problems. My tuner, we've been on the tune on this thing twice. It has what I'm hoping is the final tune. This thing's running great, shifting great, converter locks up where I want, shift points are drug out really nicely. So just wanted to give you guys a little update. This truck's coming along. I know you've seen it a few times. It is sold, but just wanted to give you guys a vibe of what I do. Because again, I will sell some of these trucks. Like, you know, I've got a lot of people ask about the blue truck on the porch. If someone wants that, I think I've told a few people it's like 25 grand how it sits before I touch it. You know, and obviously if you want me to go through it and make this thing right and do all my stuff and drive and put miles to where I'm totally done and happy with it, obviously it's quite a bit more money. So this customer wanted it all the way gone through, and that's what we're doing. So I know he's watching. So thanks, bro. Hang in there. We're on this thing for sure, man. It's been whooping my butt, but we are definitely getting there. So I think we'll hit him with the rollers now. Yeah, that's a sick truck, man. You can give him a walk around it. This thing lays right on the running boards. Watch, don't trip, Sam. Chrome grill. This has a chrome filler, which is really killer. Bumpers. Truck's all clear coated. This has a 6.0 LS, 4L80, S10 chassis, 4-wheel disc brakes, bagged obviously, dual tanks, dual compressors. Really good setup actually, man. Just this truck man, I don't know. I bought this from a guy actually who said, oh yeah, runs, drives great. Dude, this thing, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't even barely get this thing to the gas station back when I first bought it. And the gas station is not very far from my shop. It's literally, I could walk there. It's very short distance. So it's crazy, man, the stuff that people sell and the bullshit stories people give you. And I just want you guys to know I am not that guy. I never will be. I am very proud of what I do here. I take a lot of pride in my builds. I physically drive all my trucks. My daughter rides with me in all my trucks. We go to school. If you guys follow me, you know this. This is obviously my business. Yes, I make money. This is my real passion, my lifestyle. This is me, this truck, all of this scene. And I only hope to grow and get bigger and sell better stuff, cooler stuff. You know, I try to keep a little bit of all price ranges, but as I've been moving up, I have been trying to stick to a little, you know, higher end stuff. You know, I find I get better clientele that way, and you're just dealing with, you know, a better group of people sometimes. You know, some of this really cheap stuff, and it turns into garbage sometimes too. So I don't want to sell that kind of stuff, and I don't want to put that much work into that kind of stuff, because some of these trucks I buy, you know, 30, 40,000, they still need a lot of work, man. Like I said, almost undrivable sometimes. So I couldn't imagine, you know, some of the stuff you guys are seeing for, you know, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 grand. Be careful, man. I'm telling you, because I spend a lot of money on what I think is good product, and it's not. And I'm totally okay with it. But as a general buyer like you guys, when you guys buy one of these really expensive and someone tells you it's turnkey and you're excited and it's not, you guys are gonna be disappointed. But I'm very used to it. So just keep an eye out. And like I said, I ain't trying to make you buy something for me, but just, you know, think about all that. So keep it in mind. But sorry to bore you. We'll hit you with some rollers. Oh, new shirt drop. Hit me up. We'll sell you one. These are nifty. So this is going to be my final. I've never had an actual logo. I was telling Sam I gave him one already. Actually, he's got it on. So this is going to be my final logo. Super cool, man. If you need one, let me know. I got quite a few in all sizes at the moment. I personally go to the post office and mail it to you. I'm a one-man band here, so like when you buy something from me, I literally go mail it for you. So cool. Let's hit some rollers, and that's going to cap a really cool video, I think.
Angel on the track.